Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to my tutorial on a simple, quick and easy modern house. This is a pretty easy build to do. I show you how to do the inside and outside of this build completely. It's a very easy build to do. So yeah, I'll give you a little 360 real quick so you can see there's a little solar panel on the top. And yeah, let's get to the tutorial. Alright, so for your simple, quick and easy modern house, you're going to need the materials found on my hotbar below. These blocks are here that are white are quartz blocks, so go ahead and just pause it here. This wool is here for your reference only so you can see the spacing between the blocks. So go ahead and pause it and build that out of quartz. Don't build the wool. Okay, I'm going to assume you've done that now. So the next step is go ahead and build these up 4 higher. So 1, 2, 3, and then they're going to be a total of 4 high. And just build up all these little pillars. Let me go ahead and break all of this confusing wool. That's not part of the build again. It's there for your reference only when building this build. So go ahead and just build these up to a total of 4 high everywhere around here. Cool. Awesome. And I did forget one thing. You're going to need some quartz stairs too. So if you don't have access to the nether yet, you can always use white wool. That'll do the same sort of effect as far as color goes, but it might not look the same, so you might want to get to the nether before you do this. So right there is going to be the door, so you're going to place an upside down stair up there, and I guess you're going to need a door too. I did forget that. Silly me. And place that from the inside like this, so it gives 3 layers of depth. And then right here again, just do your upside down stairs in between all of these. These are going to be where your windows go. You can use whatever sort of glass you want to use. If you're on a console or any sort of version of Minecraft that does not have the colored panes, then don't use those, but I'm going to go ahead and just use the black panes here and just build those up 2 high, so not 3 but just 2. I guess that's kind of obvious since I said 2. Sorry. I just explain everything that I'm doing when I build. I like to be pretty thorough so you guys can completely one-to-one copy the design. This actually is one of the more easy designs I've done, to be honest with you. But next step is go ahead and just connect those up top like this. So you don't fill in those corners just yet, but we're going to go ahead and get to the roof here pretty quick. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, perfect. And then I forgot right here and right here. So the next step is to go ahead and do 1 block out from your entire build. So what I mean by that is you just outline the entire thing in 1 block of quartz like this. And it's a little bit harder when you're on survival, but just basically copy what I'm doing here and just do 1 block out, even on the corners right there. So copying here 1 block out, and perfect. You have this entire thing done. And I know it's sort of hard to see, but it should be pretty easy to do. You just fill in this with quartz to do your roof. So this is actually one of the easiest builds I think I've ever done as far as modern goes. You guys want to see a lot of modern houses, and I think I'm getting better at it slowly, but maybe not. Anyways, the entire floor in here is going to be dark oak wood. You can use spruce wood, whatever sort of wood you want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in and come right back. Alright, and perfect. We have completed that. So now come to the outside. You don't have to use glowstone. You can just use oak wood logs facing up, but I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of glowstone on the outside everywhere where the windows are. And then we're going to go back around and we're going to put an oak wood leaf, 1 high on top of that. You can use whatever sort of leaves you want. You don't even have to do this part. And that's silly of me. I made a mistake. Perfect. Actually, not perfect that I made a mistake, but perfect that I caught it. Now just 1 little oak wood bush. Oh, not right there. On top of the glowstone all around. Alright, perfect. So the exterior of your build is pretty much done. It's actually done completely. I'm going to go grab the interior materials and we are going to get to work on here. I'm not very smart. This is optional. There's a little solar panel on top here, so you just sort of place it wherever, and then you make a pattern like this. Then you take your rails and you place them like this. It's just sort of a solar panel design. You don't have to do that, but if it's a modern house, it's probably going to have a solar panel. But anyways, I'm going to grab those materials now and come right back. Alright, so coming inside this empty house, right here we're going to do some furnaces like this, and then on the opposite sides you go ahead and just hold down shift or whatever it is on the console. You place a trapdoor on each side of the furnace that isn't open. It makes a nice little effect like that. I think that's interesting. In the corner here we're going to have some beds, we're going to have some chest storage over here. We are going to have a stair, so let's go ahead and grab a dark oak wood stair. We're going to, dark oak wood stair, we're going to place that upside down right here. Then we're going to take a pot, and then we're going to put a blue orchid in it because it's not a NeoCubist build without a blue orchid. By the way, if you guys are liking this tutorial, scroll down real quick, leave me a like. Let's try to get 1,000 likes on this tutorial. I'd really appreciate it. I just want to see how you guys are responding to these sort of tutorials. If you like modern houses, give it a thumbs up. If we can get more than 1,000, then that'll show me you guys want to see more. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to get notified when I upload. Anyways, back to the tutorial. So that sort of area is done right here. Over here, I did a really cool pattern. I basically did ender chests and then crafting tables. This is completely optional. Really, you can do whatever. I'm just trying to do something that looks semi-cool, I guess. And then over here, I just did some brewing stands, so I just take those and place those on top. Pretty cool, if you ask me. And then you can do 2 torches right here. You can do a torch right there, a torch right there. And then in the corner here, I basically took a note block, and then I took a jukebox, And again, you can just do whatever you want with this interior. I'm not really super good at modern interiors, but I think I did something that's sort of cool, maybe. I don't really know. And oh, it makes a cool little noise. Cool. Awesome. Well, that's basically it for this interior. I don't really know how to do modern interiors, but if you guys have any tips or tricks, go ahead and leave a comment right now. Also, show me some ideas in the comment section below, and if you're new to the channel, again, subscribe. Let's try to get 1,000 likes. Link to my Twitter's in the description below if you guys want to send me pictures of this build and any of the builds I've done. I'll be sure to like, retweet them, and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's try to get 1,000 likes. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not one of those YouTubers that constantly begs for stuff like that, because I'm really not. It gives me a bad sort of image, so I'm sorry I kept doing that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Alright, bye. By the way, if you guys are curious about this, in the intro video, you'll see this already done because I do the tutorial before the intro video. But basically what I'm doing around the house is I'm not really sure about this entrance, but the wall is just going to be some brick with some slabs on a one level lower, or actually they're on the same level as the top, then you go one up. You place some oak wood logs facing up, then you just do some leaves on top. I'm going to do that fence all the way around. I'm going to show you guys how that looks in a second. So that's just a little add-on to the tutorial if you guys want to do this same styled fence. And there we go. The entire fence is done around the build. So basically you see those materials found on my hotbar below. I thought I'd show you guys how to do that really cool fence. I thought that was interesting, and I didn't forget a little section right here. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye. One more thing and then I promise I'm done. So basically I've just filled this area with some flora and fauna, the fauna being trees, the flora being all these little flowers right here. I don't even know if I'm using the term fauna right. But I filled it in with these little fence trees. You basically just build a random fence area. You do not put the leaves on the bottom, but you put them from the outside, then on the tops. Then I just put some random plants and whatnot. And I think it looks really, really nice. And I made a little bit of a path with some brick inlay. But yeah, I think it's ready for the intro video and thumbnail. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Bye. For the last time. I promise. Bye.